Today we're going to be reviewing this machine. It's called the Wirsh, Wirsh. Comes in about $150 on Amazon, give or take, $160, somewhere in there. And we're going to go ahead and pull a shot, and we're going to go over the details of it. Going to lock that portafilter in there. And it's doing a little pre-infusion stage right now. And there we have the nice looking shot coming out of it. And it should automatically stop here soon. Somewhere in there. And there you have it. So I want to go over a few of the features of this machine and tell you what I think about it. That is a pretty good shot. A lot of that depends on your grinder, but I want to go over the functions of this. So we have a steam wand here. The steam wand works pretty well. You just click the steam there, and then there's a little knob here on the side, and once it stops flashing, you can then turn on the steam. As you can see, it's kind of beeping when it's not flashing. I'm not going to pull latte art with it or steam milk with it because this will do latte art, as will pretty much any machine. That just kind of depends on the user and the ability to make latte art. So I want to talk about some of the features on it here. So we have a simple power button, 1 cup, 2 cup, and the steam and hot water, or basically the steam. And basically how this works is you select whether you want a single shot or a double shot, and you can do volumetric, so it will automatically end at a certain amount of volume through the machine or a certain time. Either way, I typically use a scale when I pull a shot of espresso. It doesn't really come with much. Kind of what you see is what you get. There's a couple different baskets. I think that it comes with in a little plastic tamper. The portafilter is decent. It has some little spouts on the bottom of it to allow the coffee to come in two different ways. This portafilter is definitely nicer than a lot of the portafilters that you kind of get at this price point. But overall, the portafilter leaves a lot to be desired, and that is because the portafilter comes with solely this style of basket. This style of basket right here is called a pressurized basket. So you can see the holes on the inside, maybe some holes on the inside, and then you got a few holes on the bottom. So this basically creates resistance and pressure for you. So if you use pre-ground coffee, it will make a good decent shot of espresso because it will create the resistance that you need through the pressure inside the portafilter. There's another kind of basket that's just a standardized basket like so. You can see a lot of holes on the bottom, a lot of holes on the inside, and basically that means you need to have the correct grind size in order to pull a good shot of espresso. It will come out too quickly if you grind too coarse, and it will come out too slowly if you grind too fine, and you really just kind of have to have the correct setting in order to pull a good shot of espresso. So this only comes with the pressurized basket, and to me that is a drawback in there because I personally like machines that you can kind of grow with, and to grow with the machine I believe you kind of need that unpressurized basket. Nevertheless, I do love the steam wand on here. I think it works great. There's kind of some other ones that are like thicker that do automatic steaming, and those don't typically work near as well as this. It's easy to clean, it's easy to maintain. The water tank on this is very large. It comes off at the back. It heats up on the top too to keep your cups warm. And my favorite feature on this machine is the fact that underneath of this machine there are suction cups, which means it's a little bit harder for it to just slide around your counter. This machine is pretty lightweight, so having those suction cups is pretty ideal in my opinion for it. So now that kind of leaves us with the question is this worth the $150? And I would say it depends. I would say this is a better option than some of the other machines that I reviewed on this channel, like the Jevi that I recently reviewed. This one does pull better shots and is better built, and overall I enjoy this machine a little bit more. However, there's another machine called the Toonie, I believe, and that one, I'll put a link in the description for that. That one, I believe, pulls better shots. It has more accessories with it. It has more of what you need. It comes with a pressurized and non-pressurized portafilter, and just gives you better options overall. And it just makes me happier. It's a happier user experience for the price that you get. However, I do like the step up that they did add the pressure gauge and they did make these touch. It's a nice sleek look with no like actual buttons that you have to press in. They did a very good job with this machine. I just think for the money, the Toonie is the way to go. If you can't swing that, then this is a good option. I think there may be like a $20 difference, but with that you get a better portafilter, a better machine, better steaming experience, better shot experience, and then ultimately it comes with some of the accessories that you'd have to buy for this machine, like a steaming pitcher. And with all of that stuff, it works out better just to buy that machine rather than this. However, I don't have really many complaints about it. You can pull good shots with this if you know what you're doing. If you have a great grinder, and you switch out the portafilter to one that is unpressurized, you're gonna have a good experience and ultimately pull some good shots with it. You just have to buy a lot of accessories that it doesn't come with, and versus the Toonie, it does come with it. I also do want to mention that this machine was sent to me free of charge for a review. They don't get any kind of say in this or anything like that. It just kind of is what it is. Also, if you'd like to support this channel, you're looking at buying a machine, please use the link below. I'll make a slight commission at no extra charge to you. And lastly, please like and subscribe. It's an easy way to support me as a content creator. But nevertheless, this machine is just okay, and it's just solely up to you on whether you want to get this. But I would recommend going with the Toonie and spending a little bit more money, and I think there's a lot of value that you get for that little extra money. So hopefully this answers some of your questions in regards to this machine. If not and you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I make sure to read all of those as quickly as I can and respond back as soon as I can with it, in order to help you choose the right coffee gear you want to brew with at home. So thank you so much for watching.